Hi Megan, thank you for sharing your video this week. I enjoyed hearing about your video on your informed consent that you found online for that counseling agency. I will agree with you that I thought that they had very detailed information when it comes to confidentiality and when they will when they would break the confidentiality for the client. One of the things they talked about was that they had to make a CPS case when it was to be billed for your insurance. They had to release the information. One thing that I thought was interesting that they talked about is when they would share your information if the agency was sued or if you were sued, and then they would talk about what information they would share or would not share in that lawsuit. They also talked about the charge if they were contacted after hours. On the informed consent that I found, she did give an emergency number, but it did not specify in the informed consent if there would be a charge because you're contacting them outside of the hours. So I thought that that was really good that they included that in the informed consent. One other thing that you talked about was they discussed social media and how that related to the relationship between the clients. And I think that more and more it is something that does probably have to come up and has to be defined when you're working with the clients because everything is so public and all of your information can be found on online, and you definitely don't want to cross those boundaries with that relationship with the client. Have a blessed week and thanks for sharing.